Hi coaches, welcome to the TDC AA Table Tennis 2017-2018 season. As per usual, we will be conducting this coaches meeting via YouTube to avoid the hassles of travel. In this video, I'm going to briefly recap the events of last season, as well as go over everything you'll need to know in order to participate successfully this year. Just to recap last year, we had 20 schools participate and we had over 150 participants. Our winners for the junior trophy and banner were Cardinal Newman. Our junior boys banner went to Neil McNeil. Our junior girls banner went to Loretto College. Our senior trophy and banner went to Cardinal Newman. Our senior boys banner went to Cardinal Newman. Our senior girls banner went to Archbishop Romero, and the overall trophy went to none other than Cardinal Newman. Last year, the Ontario High School Table Tennis Invitational Team Competition was held on May 24th, 2017. We registered 3 teams to represent the TDCAA. At the moment, I'm actually waiting on the report from the Ontario Invitationals, but as soon as I get it, I'll attach it to the link in the notes for this video, and you can check out the results there. At the moment, the date for the Ontario Invitationals for this year has not yet been set. I'm waiting to hear back from them. There is some discussion about whether or not they will actually be holding them. Should they hold them, the TDCAA will be selecting our team in the following manner. Our bronze, silver, and gold medalists from the senior divisions will automatically be chosen to represent the TDCAA, and then select medalists from the junior divisions will also be added to the team. This year, unlike in past years, the invitations for the Ontario Invitationals will be given at the TDCAA tournament. Our participation at the Ontario Invitationals will depend on receiving a sufficient number of commitments from coaches and players at the TDCAA. So in previous years, unfortunately, I've had to really kind of track down coaches. I know all of you get busy, other sports start, that sort of thing. And it kind of drags out. So this year we're looking to get commitments at the TDCAAs as to whether or not you'll participate in the Ontario Invitationals. And as I said, our participation will depend on getting sufficient commitments. So now we can move on to what you need to know for this year's tournament. As with past years, the TDCAA table tennis season consists of friendlies and the final TDCAA tournament. The friendlies are coordinated among coaches via email. You can use the email addresses found in the group emails that I send to organize friendlies. Every player must play in a minimum of 1 friendly prior to the final TDCAA tournament. If you're having difficulty making friendlies or getting friendlies with other teams, please be in touch with me. I might be able to connect you with people who I know hold them. John Naughton over at Mary Ward is usually glad to host larger events, and they've got the space to accommodate it. So please let me know if you're having trouble making friendlies. Same as the last 8 years, the TDCAAs will be taking place at the Chinese Canadian Table Tennis Association, which is located at 1181 Denison Street, Markham, Ontario. The junior tournament will take place on Tuesday, April 17th, and the seniors will be on Wednesday, April 18th, running both days from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. As in previous years, name submissions will be completed through Google Forms. Name submissions will be due by March 31st, 2018. As per usual, please respect this deadline as I need time to seed all the players, and this task can be very time consuming. Any submissions beyond that date will not be accepted. As with last year, I'll have to strictly enforce this so it doesn't cause too much chaos during the day of the tournament. and you will be able to see in the notes a link to the Google Forms document where you can submit your team names.
The amount of students that you can submit for your team is up to 32 players. If you don't have 32 players, not to worry, not many teams do. Provided this little chart down below here that shows you how we get to that number of 32. You can submit both a Team A and a Team B for each category. Categories being boys, girls, mixed doubles, boys doubles, girls doubles. You can see you'll end up with a total of 8 players for Team A, 8 players for Team B. You add those up, you end up getting 16 players. We then multiply that by 2 as you'll be submitting players for both the senior and juniors division, and you end up with a max of 32. Some logistical information. Coaches, please ensure that all your players have signed immediate release form prior to the tournament, as pictures and video will be taken there. In terms of uniform, try to have your team to have a consistent theme, and make sure none of your players have black sole shoes on the day of the tournament, as they mark the gym floors. Shoes also must be indoor athletic shoes. For doubles teams, need to have matching shirts and shorts. And if there are any religious considerations with regard to the uniform, please let me know. I'll be happy to make any accommodation that is necessary. Rackets, no wooden, plastic, or sandpaper paddles. On the top right there, you can see a couple examples of forbidden paddles. Students using those paddles will be asked to change their paddles and use ones that are considered appropriate. All rackets need to have a sponge or pips, and you can see a couple examples in the bottom right there of acceptable paddles.
So that concludes our coaches meeting for table tennis this season. If I've left anything out or if you have any questions, feel free to email me. Also, I'll make all of this information available in written form on the new TDCAA table tennis website. Coaches, if you click on Coaches Corner there, you'll have a password that I'll send to you via email. You'll be able to access all that information. I'll also be putting any updates that we get with regards to friendlies and stuff like that if it's helpful for anyone. All right, that's everything. Have a good day. Bye.